Well, in my entire lifetime of camping, in my lifetime, like I just said, um, one thing I don't think we've ever come across is this scenario. Having the campsite to ourselves. I mean, I think this might be one of the smallest campsites I've been to, period, but like, I mean, definitely during COVID and staycation and everything, people going travelling and whatnot. But literally, like, for the last day, we've had somebody here in also a van as well that just didn't move. Not as in like they just didn't, like the van didn't move, the people within the van just didn't really move. They just sat sunbathing for like hours upon end. I'm like, we can do that because we've walked a long way. We have a reason to. But then again, they might have done, but I highly doubt it. So yeah, literally, we have the campsite to ourselves. It's pretty mad, like, to think, like, over the course of, like, how many campsites we've been to, like, we've camped and then we've gone when there's people still here, or still on the campsite anyway. I am slowly packing up a few things, like, in my tent. There's certain things I can't quite do yet, because I've got to, like, move my things into the van. I'm going to go for a bit of a walk, actually. I've got to move my things into the van, which means then I have to do that first, and then I can carry on taking stuff down. It's just a lovely morning, actually. Lovely Monday morning, I should say. So the thing is, a lot of kids are going back to school today, thank Christ. A lot of people going back to work today as well. We're in the scenario where we don't have that situation for today. Tomorrow it's different because I'm going back to work tomorrow. But even then I'm on a late shift, so that's kind of a blessing. Well, it is, because you get more time away from work and then you're in work. What a time this has been. This has actually been a good time. I mean, granted, you don't get showers. I think the one thing we can kind of do now is wash. But at some point we need to wash ourselves and change over to some cleaner clothes, because I slept in my clothes last night because it was pretty damn chilly last night, and you kind of had to sleep in your clothes. You kind of have to sleep in your clothes because, like, it's just so cold at night. But yeah, because we don't have showers, we can just have the wash down here. It's only 9:05. Our checkout time is 12 o'clock. That's the thing. These left like very, very recently, like 5 minutes ago, and the clock out time for all of us is 12 o'clock. So we could stay all the way till 12 if we liked. We could. We actually could. And I feel like we're gonna, possibly. But if we get stuff organised, we might leave a bit earlier. Yeah, we might go for one last walk, maybe just to, like, reminisce of where we are. Yeah, it's I'm gonna be sad to leave, actually. I'm gonna be sad to leave because it's like been quite a nice campsite and it's been nice to be here. But then I'm kind of not sad because I'm going to be going back to work and then earning those pennies for my Scotland trip, which is something in like less than a month's time, actually, which is kind of mad to think. Wow. The only thing, we're not quite alone on the campsite. I mean, we are here, but there's people just like stock and supplying here for like here. So that's not, we're not quite alone. We're alone in the sense of the campers. There's no campers at all, but we've got people just like coming back and forth, like stocking up there for here, like I just said. Yeah, it's I literally just stopped having some breakfast just to do this. Yeah, I think it's I might just do one last video. I'm just sat there looking that way, maybe, because I was gonna do it yesterday and I just didn't get round to it. I did it where I looked that way, like on that bench looking that way, but I'd like to do it on that bench looking that way. and just get like one last soak up of the where we are. So yeah, Mere Farm, would I recommend it? Yes. If you're an outdoorsy person like we are, then yes, I recommend it. Doesn't have showers, so that's the one thing you kind of got to think about. If you're only doing like 1 or 2 nights, you just kind of get away with it really, and you just wash in here or do a makeshift shower in your tent. So apart from that, good campsite. It is a good campsite. Good find as well. Very cheap campsite for 3 nights. I think it came to £45 per. No, £45 for 2 people for 3 nights, which was just bonkers to think. Like, what? Like, eh? Anyway, I'm going to wrap the video up now because it is approaching 6 minutes long. Wow. Okay. So thanks for watching, and well, goodbye.